All right. Man, oh man. She's hooked. I set right away on that one. Look at that. I set immediately as soon as I felt the fish.
Nice one, Al.
I come back up and popped her right away, man. Whew. You know, I love walleye fishing, and I like catching them any way you can catch them. I love pop jigging. I love throwing jigging wraps. I love spinners, flatline trolling, live bait rigging. Every one of these different presentations are key during certain times of the year and certain situations. And when it comes to precision fishing on deep water structure, spot on the spot, working with that transom mount trolling motor and using live bait rigs where it sits in front of the walleye's face for a long period of time like this is tough to beat.
When big walleyes first arrive in earnest in deep water locales, they tend to feed throughout the day, perhaps because forage is still somewhat limited and they can't afford to be fussy. Classic live bait rigging with live leeches really does a number on the fish at this time. As time progresses and more forage becomes available, walleyes tend to become more selective, feeding for shorter periods at specific times of the day. That's when quicker presentations like trolling spinners or crankbaits come into play, generating reaction strikes by moving swiftly amidst the wealth of available food. In the end, the better you adapt to walleye movement and changing feeding attitudes, the more and bigger fish you catch.
For the ultimate and classic boat control, you want a transom-mounted trolling motor like this Minn Kota Vantage here. And we got a couple things going on. For one thing, we're pulling backwards against the flat transom in the boat, so it automatically slows us down. And then all we need is to slightly overcome the force of the wind and angle our handle left or right to maneuver the boat very slowly and precisely. And if we want to just match the force of the wind, we do it exactly with the thrust on the trolling motor and we hover in place. The neat thing about this Advantage is that it has articulated steering, and so you only have to turn the handle just a little bit to get the motor to turn a lot. I think it's like a 3-to-1 ratio. And so it's just very minor hand movements for steering, fingertip control for your throttle. It's about the easiest way you could possibly hope to control the boat precisely for walleyes. And as you can see, today it's been very effective.
David, I think while you were sitting here, I think I've just got myself a big gal. I got one, Mr. Csanda, one worth setting the hook on. One worth setting the hook on. Seeing that I got the net by me, I think I'll use my own. I'll do my own net. You're not allowed to net my fish.
I got it. I can do it for you.
Are you? You're going to be that nice to me?
If it's too big, I'll knock it off.
Yeah, it's just a nice one. Just a nice one, bud. Just a nice one. Hang on, look at that. Just a nice one. Come here. There. Look at that. Another nice fish.